Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your baby girl Gloria, and today I've got with me the Mr. behind Gloria, Mr.
OTIKOR Awaji.
Mr. OTIKOR. You guys asked me to bring him here. He's a very shy person, so don't be too harsh. Yeah, so I've got my husband here to share with us, because you know I posted a video where I was talking about men enslaving abroad, women enslaving, and I wanted your opinion. I wanted you to share your opinion with me to know how you really feel, because this is a very big issue, and with what I've seen or with the comments I've gotten, it is really a problem. Even though some people are still bashing me, commenting and saying a lot of things, it doesn't matter. A lot of you asked me to bring my husband to share his opinion, what he thinks about the whole thing, and I'm going to be giving him the chance to express himself, being a typical African man. You know what I mean? And being abroad, how does it feel? And we'll just be asking him questions. Please say all the truth. We're supposed to do a live video of this.
Nothing but the
truth. Just let us know how you really feel, because they are really interested. And I've seen someone who said they are going to show their husband, so they are prepared. It's just a way of sharing our own opinion for them to understand what we're going through, how we've gone through it, and how you really feel
about it.
Is that okay? I'll start by saying, I have a little question I just wrote here so I don't forget all the points. How was it for you making up your mind to think of coming abroad or to join your wife? How did you feel initially? Because truth, guys, I'm the crazy one. I'm the one who comes up with crazy ideas that are unbelievable. I'm going to use this opportunity now on the camera to say thank you for all your support, because I'm a very crazy person. I can just come up and say tomorrow I'm going to Cotonou, and he will just one way or the other just support me, encourage me, we'll talk through it. He has never said no. Right? Yeah. And it takes a real man, who has got confidence in himself, to be so supportive of his wife, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to start by saying thank you.
Thank you too.
So how was it for you when the issue of traveling abroad, from the beginning, from Nigeria, how was it for you?
Well, from Nigeria, personally for me, I've never thought about traveling abroad or anything, because back home in Nigeria was kind of comfortable.
Yeah.
Let me use that word. I was kind of comfortable. So I've never thought about traveling abroad. But when she came up with that thought, I just gave it a thought and just decided that, okay, let's just give it a try. I was very comfortable with my job, and that was why I said, okay, since you had a better opportunity of getting a job abroad, okay, you can be the first to go while I support from here. Then if it doesn't work, then you can come back home. Let it not be as if the both of us will just live at the same time and lay our eggs in one basket. So that was how the journey all started. When the issue of traveling abroad came up, it wasn't a big deal for you. You didn't see it as, let's bring it to the aspect of wife enslavement thing that men have. No. You didn't have that idea or that thought or that fear. I never thought about that.
You never thought about that? No, because a lot of men, they have this fear of when they travel abroad, they believe the wife is going to be in charge, the wife is going to be in control. I know, like I said, a lot of women are actually devil by themselves. Really, there are women who, they are like assistant devil. When they really get abroad, they are really frustrating. They frustrate their partners. So you never had, but you've watched movie and you've seen people saying those things, but you never thought I was going to do that, did you?
I never thought about it, because I already know the wife I had, or the wife I have, or the wife I'm still having. So I never thought about that. That wasn't an issue to me, because I already know who she is and what she's capable of doing.
So what was your main fear? What was at least there will be a fear, something that you'll be like, oh, why should I do this or shouldn't I do this? So there must be something.
The major fear I had was having to travel and start all over again. That is just my basic fear. Aside that, the issue of being controlled and all of that wasn't an issue to me.
How were you going to start afresh? Like,
Afresh
of
again.
course, you were doing a very good job in Nigeria. We're in Abuja. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
but
very well.
so you were like, well, how are we going to start? And that was why I had to like travel first before you came.
Yeah.
You agree that there's a very big difference in the way marriage is abroad compared to the way it is in Nigeria. As a typical man, do you agree that women have a say also abroad compared to when you're in Nigeria where women are just at the receiving end? Do you agree?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Is this a fact?
That's undisputable fact.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes.
So, and it doesn't fear you, or you're not like scared?
I'm not scared. To be sincere with you. To be sincere with you, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. No. I'm a freestyle man. I'm just living my life the way it is.
The way it is.
No.
Okay, so it doesn't bother you at all.
No.
Okay. I know we've talked about this, and sincerely speaking, we're not perfect, you know.
No.
We're not perfect.
No
We
one is
still have
perfect.
our own issues. There are still days I want to be like, this man, just flush after yourself, please. You know, issues like that. So, how are we able to talk through these things? How are we able to handle this issue of you helping and doing? Okay, let me start by saying, how do you find helping your wife to do some of the house chores or doing things at home as a man?
I think it's all depends on understanding and compromise. Let me use the word compromise. You have to compromise certain things for certain things. For me as a person, even right from Nigeria, it has never dawned on me that a woman should be the one doing everything at home. Definitely, it hasn't dawned on me because from the family I came from, my dad, as I speak to you, even till date, he does his laundry himself. He knows how to cook. He knows how to do his laundry and everything. So even most times when my when my mom travel for church activities or travel to the village and all that, he does the cooking and everything. Now we eat the food and the food tastes so good, and that's how we are.
Are you saying you know how to cook now?
Very well. Like for me,
Are you saying you know how to cook
very
now?
well. Of course, you can confirm that. So I think that was even one of the basic things that made you fall so deep in love with me, because even the first day you came to my house, the first day you came to my house, when I made a very delicious Rivers pepper soup with white rice, after you finished that eating, you just fell deeply in love. So that's just it. If you know how to cook as a man, you even spice up your home than just sitting down waiting for the food to be ready for you to eat. So that's just it for me. For me, even as a person, as a bachelor, I do all my cooking myself.
As a bachelor?
Yeah, I do all my cooking myself. I don't eat outside. So I'm used to cooking. I'm used to doing the dishes. I'm used to washing my clothes. So that's not really an issue to me. Yeah. If you're at work, I'm at home. Why will I sit at home and wait for you to come back from work before you now start washing the dishes or changing? All my kids, right from Nigeria till date, I change their diapers. Yeah.
It's true.
From the first one down to this last one, I change their diapers. I shower them, I bath them, I do everything. So to me, it's really not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's a normal thing.
It's true. No, let's address the cooking parts. The first day I came to your house, that you cook pepper soup. Yes, you cook pepper soup, but that was a scam.
Not a scam. It's a very delicious pepper soup.
That was a scam. Anyway, all right, yeah, it's true.
Very delicious pepper soup.
It's true. About Papa, that's my father-in-law. They're like 5 and 6. Even when Mama is cutting periwinkle, Sam, he's by the side there also breaking periwinkle. So that's true. And I think most of these issues we're having is about upbringing.
Yeah.
So I think one advantage you have is because you grew up in an environment where your father is not treating your mother like that.
No.
So you never had it as, it's not in the back of your head that you have to be the one that just cross your leg and not do anything in the house. So I think that's why you're able to even transition well coming to the UK. Other than that, I don't know. Well, I think is a factor You see, even the video I made, the last one, I still see people commenting. Even somebody messaged me privately. And they're still trying to say that it is not right for a man to do all those things. And they're saying I came online to bash men. But it is not bashing men. It is just sharing my own opinion and my own point of view. You are entitled to your own opinion. I'm entitled to my own opinion. And it is what works for me. Because I can't imagine going to work 12 hours and come back home. In fact, I'm working 12 hours. If a man does not know how to cook, what are you guys going to eat for 12 good hours? If you cannot even help yourself to cook and the child goes to toilet, you're not going to wash until 12 hours. So I think it is almost impossible for a man abroad not to be able to at least do something. I'm not saying they should become houseboy or mumu, but it's just partnership, like you said. And when I'm at home, like I cook the main soup, I won't expect you to cook egusi soup, banga soup every time. You know what I'm saying? If I'm off duty, I'll cook the main soup where you can just boil rice. In fact, you've learned how to make swallow. Make swallow and those little things, isn't it? Yeah. Coming back home, imagine your wife is coming back home from a 12-hour shift and she comes home and sometimes you wrap my food with clothes and keeping it warm. And imagine you just feel happy. Even if you're crazy from your office, your mind will just calm down. And at the end of the day, even at night, safe, you your mind will be happy. As a wife, you just rub my back, I rub your back, like I said in my other video. So that is how we are able to go through some of these things. Do you ever regret traveling abroad, like leaving Nigeria, being that you were a big boy? You're a big boy back home. Do you ever regret traveling?
No, I don't. I don't have any regrets traveling. There is a word that says traveling is part of education.
Yeah.
There are certain knowledge you will not get in the four corners of the classroom. Even if you're a professor, you will never get it until you travel abroad. This is just the way life is. There are certain things you know with the studies in the school, but your traveling experience exposes you to certain knowledge. So it's very good to travel out. When you travel out, you see that life is not even the way it is. We make life difficult for ourselves.
Life is not hard.
At all.
Life is just easy. It's not hard. Like we take life, everything we are too serious.
Even back home in Nigeria, I work sometimes maybe 5 days in a week.
Yeah.
But here I work 3 days in a week.
Yeah.
You have the other days to rest. It's worth giving a try. If you have the opportunity to travel, just travel. Even if you don't want to stay for long, just travel for a little while and you can go back home and do whatever you know you want to do back home. So that's just my advice.
Okay. So you don't have any, you're already almost going into my next question, which says, what advice do you have for men? Especially for men. You see, my video is not about men who don't want to travel. Because somebody commented yesterday and said he is not going to travel because he doesn't want to lose his culture, his value. He said he doesn't want to lose his value. That's your own opinion. This video is only for men who don't want to travel only because they don't want to be controlled. They feel they will be controlled. It's not for a man who does not want to travel at all, or it's not for a man who is happy, who is doing well, you're in a safe environment. I'm not asking you to travel. I'm only making this video for a husband or for someone who has the opportunity, or for my viewers or my subscribers' husbands who have the opportunity to travel and they don't want to follow their wives because they feel their wife will start controlling them. This video is basically for them. It's not to convince you to travel. So those of you that are attacking me, please. Right? So, and I will say, what is your advice for men that have this fear that life is not going to be the same when they come abroad? I know there's this fear of they may not get the right job, which is true. It's possible that they may not get the right job, or maybe even immediately they come, they may not get the right job. But for men who just think because they are coming abroad with their wife, women abroad change. What advice do you have for them?
Well, I really don't blame anyone, because there are lots of videos online. They've seen, they've heard, they have this fear of getting that same experience.
Yeah.
So I really don't blame anyone that has that thought. But if you know the kind of wife you have back home, when she gets abroad, I'm not sure she will have to change, or she needs to change. She will still remain who she is. Okay? But I know some women too, they also change when they go abroad. That's just it.
Yeah.
It says gender equality, and they learned it from the white, and they are overdoing it. That's one problem with our African ladies or Africans in general. Even the religion we learned from the white, we are now over practicing it. You understand? So that's just it. One thing with Africa, if we want to learn, we learn and we overlearn. So that's just it.
So it means that women will come abroad, learn and overlearn.
Even do it more than those that even has the culture themselves. So that's just it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I really don't blame some men that think if they go abroad, their wife will control them. I don't blame them, but I just think for the sake of your kids and for the sake of a better future, it's also good for you to travel abroad.
And you should know who you're married to. I think that's the point. That's the point.
That's the basic.
You should know who you're married to. If you know the type of wife.
Even if a woman wants to control you in Nigeria, she will still control you. If she doesn't control with her finance, she can control you with with a juju. If she wants to control you
spiritually,
that's just it. If she doesn't want to control you with her finance, she can still control you with juju. You
juju?
To one
herbalist,
just go to one herbalist, and they will just tie you one side. So that's just it. Just kill that fear and just face.
Yeah, so if a woman wants to control you, she'll still control you, no matter where you are.
You should control you. Whether physically or spiritually, she will control you. So
oh my dear.
Just keep that aside.
Okay. So do you think it's worth traveling? Do you think it's worth taking all the risk? Is it worth taking all the, I know leaving your comfort zone is not easy.
I know it's not easy.
Abroad, if a woman wants to deal with you abroad now, there's nowhere you run to. There's nowhere you run to. You cannot run to your father. You cannot run to your mother. You cannot take the next flight the next day. So it is not easy. Also traveling abroad with a woman. You know what I'm trying to talk about?
I understand.
Yeah. So, but do you think all the risk, is it worth it? Like with what you've experienced abroad now, will you change it for anything, or do you think it's not worth it?
For me, with my personal experience, it's worth it. Like I said, it all boils down to understanding. If you know the kind of wife you marry and you know the kind of man you are, I'm not sure any woman can control you wherever you are. She is here and she will bear witness. A woman cannot control me. That's just it. A woman cannot control me.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yes. Even if I sit down at home now and she say go and do this, and she takes it like it is her right for me to do it, I will not do it. I will sit down there and be looking at you. When you're tired, you go and do it. That's just it. So a woman cannot control me. I only do what I know is right for me to do. I won't sit down at home and you're working 12 hours and I'll wait for you to go to work and come back and come and clean the dishes or come and cook again. No. Even me that is at home, what will I eat? So, that's just it.
Yeah, no. So nobody's controlling anybody.
No, nobody's controlling anybody.
Nobody's controlling anybody. Oh, I hope I've answered all your questions, and I don't know if this is helpful. If you're a man out there, just be a man and wear your pants by yourself. Nobody's dragging your pants with you. I think it's not. I think women don't like eating money. We like to spend our husband money. So even if your wife is going to earn more than you, maybe it doesn't mean she'll be happy spending her money. Every woman will still want to spend. My husband money is my husband money. Even if I'm earning 1 million, he's earning 500 naira. It's still our money.
But your own is your own.
So please, there's nothing like controlling anybody. I hope you have a happy home, and I hope you understand each other. You should just talk through these things. Sure. Discuss it, talk through it. Just share it between yourselves and understand that you're the owner of your home and it is your home. There's nobody that can take it from you. Understand yourself, know who you're going to marry, and talk through all those things. And I wish you a very good luck, and I hope your journey through life is going to be fun. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. If you have any other topic you want us to discuss, I know he will not mind coming with me again. Will you?
You pay now.
Oh, I know he will not mind coming over to this channel again to address some of these issues. And thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for your support. Please beg them to subscribe.
Kindly subscribe to our channel, please.
Our channel?
Okay, our channel. Kindly subscribe to our channel. I do tell her that I can't wait to eat this money from this channel, but she keeps saying it's her channel. So that's why I say it's your channel.
Okay. Kindly subscribe to our channel, please. No, to my channel.
Kindly subscribe to our channel.
Just subscribe, please. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again in another video. And until then, stay safe. Take care of yourself. We love you.
Cheers.
Bye.